Hey guys, this video is going to be talking all about ballet and dance. First up, I did change the song on what song I'm going to do for the Groom winner at the talent show. Follow me on Instagram at LollyForever. Follow me on TikTok at LollyForever1. And make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the post notification, and follow my dog on Instagram, Baby Sammy for life. I'm going to start with talking about pointe shoes and ballet. With ballet, there's lots of different types of shoes. There's the normal, classic ballet slipper, everyone knows that. Great. There's a pointe shoe. And then, pointe shoes. And then apparently you can use turning shoes. I think, I'm not 100% sure. And then there's one other type of shoe that's I forget what it's called. But with pointe shoes, every first up starting point, that's where we gotta start. In every place is different. Meaning, I do Zoom classes, and hopefully they're going to start up the worldwide soon. But anyways, I do worldwide classes. So for me, I wasn't able, I kind of talked about it. Let me explain the full thing on what had happened. So first up, this one day I thought I had danced, and then what actually happened was, at one point I had thought I had danced, and then I ended up not. That was when we weren't sure if the worldwide people had access to the pop-up classes on Zoom. And what that means is Abby does pop-up classes that aren't scheduled classes that kind of just pop up and you'll know usually by the beginning of the week and stuff. But anyways, I was kind of I thought I had access to it. I wasn't sure, and things happened. I ended up not having access to it. So I had been looking into pointe shoes for a while, and I found a pair on Amazon for $16 or $17. And so what happened was I talked about it with my dance teacher, and then with my ballet teacher, because I had multiple dance teachers, and she approved of the idea. So with pointe shoes, they're a process, and they are annoying sometimes because first up, pointe shoes can be really pricey. Dance is just pricey in general. Dance is just really pricey in general. But first up, they're a process because they're pricey. But also, when you get pointe shoes, there's a whole little process that you have to do before you can use them. You have to cut the elastic. I'm not showing you these because they're really disgusting. Because they're over a year old at this point. But you have to measure, or you get a piece of elastic, and then you have to measure it out, and then cut it so it's even, and then they recommend when you're first starting point to put it on the outside. Because it's a little more roomy, but if you don't mind, let me explain. You're supposed to put it on the inside, the heel. The heel area at the top on the inside, you can see that. Not showing you because they're really disgusting. Because the thing about pointe shoes, one thing about them, is that when you have them for a while, they get really worn down, and they start getting, disgusting, and, yeah. I'm actually going to wipe these out later on. Because I think you're able to like take like a paper towel on that's like slightly, like the slightest like damp, like slightly damp, like just barely damp. And I think you're able to just kind of wipe them a little bit. I could be wrong on that. But I'm just gonna like wipe them down a little bit, like just so they're not as disgusting. But then you have to sew the elastic in because you can sew it on the like outside or the inside. You're technically supposed to put it on the inside, but a lot of people do recommend like littler kids that like start point work or that it's a good idea to put on the outside the first time just so they kind of get a little bit of an idea before they like fully put on the inside. And then you have to cut the ribbon. You have to cut it into 4 pieces and make sure it's even. And then you have to sew that in. And then there's this little top part. I think are so disgusting. That you have to tie. All before you can put your pointe shoes on. Also, with pointe shoes, is their process to get on because you have a toe pad. This is one type of toe pad. There's also like a silicone kind I have not used. On the inside of this is disgusting. But you have to put your toe pad on and then you have to like hold it on and then like slip your foot into the pointe shoe or else your toe pad's gonna fall off. And then you have to put your foot into the pointe shoe. And then you have to tie it. And the like ribbon on this is like really, really long. And you have to like wrap it around your leg and like tie it and stuff. And also pointe shoes destroy your feet. Like, or at least for me, when you are first adjusting to pointe, and even once you kind of been adjusted for a while, it physically destroys your feet. I remember when it really destroyed my feet one time. Like, what I mean by that is it gives you a lot of peeled skin, and peeled skin, blisters, or maybe a little bit of blood. Like when you have like really peeled skin, sometimes it like starts to kind of bleed a little bit. Like, and it's not fun. But that is the point. Like I remember this one week. So what happened was, this was one of my first times on pointe. Like weeks, weeks before I did pointe, but I had like a little blister, nothing much. Well, all of a sudden I was in ballet class, finishing up, and all of a sudden, and my feet just felt like it physically. My feet just felt like not fun, and I don't even know how to describe it. Like something felt different, and I'm like, probably because I've been doing pointe for like the last like hour and a half now, like not thinking anything of it, and what happened was all of a sudden I like finished up. I like finished up, and by that point my feet were like, nope, we're tired, nope, something just fell off. And so I like had a little break, like a 2-minute break between then and my next class. And I took my pointe shoes off, and my feet instantly were like burning, like stinging. Because I realized on one foot got worse than the other. I'll say that. My left foot, which is the foot that didn't get that bad, had a blister. It had like a blister and then like a tiny. No, I wouldn't say a tiny bit of peeled skin, but no, it had like 2 blisters, and that was that foot. My right foot, on the other hand, their hand. My right foot had peeled skin in like 3 or 4 different spots. It had a blister that had been there, but it like got worse. And then my big toe was kind of bleeding a little bit. Because, yeah, that wasn't fun, but unfortunately, pointe shoes kind of do that. Because pointe shoes take time to get adjusted, and because it's more mature work. Like with pointe shoes, I love them, and I will say that. I love them because it's more challenging. It's more challenging, and also it's just generally it's more challenging, and I like the look of them, and like, yeah, like they're great for ballet. So like, yeah, but they are an entire process. With ballet slippers, they're different because ballet slippers are like really, really different, and they're like ballet slippers don't do that. So yeah. Anyway, with ballet, I honestly kind of miss doing ballet so much, and I'm gonna get back to it eventually. It's just kind of right now I don't know with worldwide and stuff like. I love dance. I love dance a lot. Sorry, I'm fully opening these because it's been a minute and I love these so much. Sorry, I just genuinely love these. They're JoJo Siwa blue light glasses. Now here's the thing. I don't really use them for blue light, but that's because of the fact I'm now realizing how badly I need to clean these. Because they feel good. I don't use them for blue light too much. I use them because I like the look of them and they're cute. And if I use them for blue light, I would physically be wearing these all day. And also because a lot of the time, I'll like get up for like a quick second and like, oh, I'll pause my YouTube video and I'll like go like, I get a soda or something and I like don't want to like break these. But yeah, I really like these a lot. I'm gonna like put them up though for now because I deeply need to like wipe them down a little bit. Because, and I love this little bitty like pouch that I have to store them. But they're blue light glasses and stuff. But anyways, I love dance. And like with ballet, it's all about technique. And I just generally love dance. I'm gonna say peace out.